Hello there everybody, this is Graham, my son is a Collector 75 and welcome back to part 3 of my Transformers Micromaster Patrols review. So for this one we have the 4 Decepticon Patrols. Now I only had one Decepticon Patrol when I was a kid, and that was the Airstrike Patrol. But I always wanted these guys, which is this Decepticon Sports Car Patrol, but I just never got around to buying them. Plus I was at that age where I just was probably thinking, well, I'm a bit too old to be buying toys now. That didn't stop me, but it gave me an excuse not to buy them, I suppose, for some reason. And I wish I'd bought these guys, the Decepticon Military Patrol, because they're the best ones. And the Racetrack Patrol, I wish I'd bought as well, actually. They look pretty cool. But we shall start with the Decepticon Airstrike Patrol, because I used to have these when I was, well, about 14, give or take. And they're not too bad. We're going to start here. This is Tailwind. As you can see, he's got some different stickers on him. I got these from Retro Labels. This was an upgrade set. I just thought, because they are a bit plain, and it does give them a different look. So Tailwind here is a blue A10 tank buster type plane. Same sort of plane that obviously the Minibot Power Glide is based on. As you can see, mine's got a stress mark just on that wing there. It got bent in somehow when I was younger, and I managed to bend it out, but it has left that mark there. But it's not too bad. It does have these weird little skis on the bottom, so I don't know if it's supposed to land on water or not, I don't know. But it's got an easy transformation. Just fold that out, open out the legs, fold the little cockpit back, and then rotate the wings back, which will form the arms. And that's not a bad little Micromaster, but it's not a particularly good one either, because the arms do not move. They are fixed in that position, and that is what I always hated about this figure. We're going to leave him over there. I'm not going to speak no more about him. And this one has a terrible time trying to stand up. There we go. Got to bend him forward a little bit. Right, we're going to go for, I believe, this is Night Flight. I can't exactly remember exactly what sort of plane he is. I'm sure someone out there will tell me. But it's not too bad. It's like a grey one. As you can see, it's pretty well labelled up. Got a few extra little labels on there. It's not a bad little plane, you know, as it is. Did get a recolour for one of the battle sets, along with the other guys on this. They all got a recolour and released with the battle stations. Yeah, right, anyway, that's it. Let's move on to transforming him. And there we go. He's got an easy one. Just fold those wings back on his legs. Fold that back. And then he's got his cute little arms. They are actually pretty good. One of the better ones out of the set. I'm going to put a little Night Flight. Sure, it's Night Flight. Over there. And then we're going to come to Stormcloud. Stormcloud did get a redeco for, I think it was Universe, from the Universe Power Glide mould. They did do a recolour into Stormcloud, which is a bit strange. You'd think they would have done him as him because he was that type of plane, not this. So it was a bit strange, but there we go. Anyway, he is a fighter jet, and a pretty cool looking one at that. You can't really say too much. You can see the head under there, unfortunately. Oh. Again, he's got some Retro Labels on him. We're just going to transform him very, very quickly. That's it, really. I like to leave the wings slightly bent forward. He's got some arms like that, but I like to leave those wings sort of like forward, because it's a bit like the old just move my light, I don't know if that's going to make a lot of difference. A bit like the old G1 jets. So you've got the wings there with the Decepticon logos on him. This isn't my original Stormcloud from when I was a kid, actually. This is a new one because I believe I snapped the arm off of my one. And then, now me, especially around that age, I probably smashed him up with a brick or something like that in my back garden. Anyway, right, so we're going to pop him down there. And then we're going to come to Whisper. And he is obviously some sort of Blackbird type jet. It always reminds me a lot of that film Firefox. I don't know why. Again, he's retro labelled up, and I think they work really well on the wings. And again on the tail there. And he's got some same sort of things as Stormcloud on the inside. Same sort of transformation as basically the other guys, especially Stormcloud over there. And then again, I just like to just angle them back slightly, just so we can see those Decepticon insignias. And if you look closely, it does zoom in. There we go. It does have some rockets on his head. And he does have little arms. But that is the Airstrike Patrol. Not a bad one. Right, where we're going to go to next? We're going to go with the Decepticon Sports Car Patrol. Probably one of the better known ones because they were in the American comics. The Airstrike Patrol did feature in the American one and a British story. I can't remember what it was called now. I think that was one of the aspects of Evil Stories. But this guy, of course, Blackjack did find Megatron after the space bridge exploded and stuff. You can get a set to upgrade these from Repro labels as well, but I liked the ones for this guy, but not so much for the others. That's why I never bought it. Plus, it's about $10 or $15, and I just didn't think it was worth it, to be honest. Couldn't be bothered. Right, so we're going to start here with Blackjack. He's obviously a black sports car. I'm not totally sure exactly what type of sports car, but it's not a bad one. Anyway, right, so that's not much more to say about it, really. Let's just transform it. It does look pretty cool in robot mode, though, so we open that out. Flip that forward, it becomes his chest, and there is Blackjack in robot mode. And if I'm honest with you, I think he looks really cool. A great little robot. Next up is Detour. He's some sort of Le Mans maybe type sports car. You know, he's all right. Again, transform it, just basically the same. Fold that round. Front bonnet is going to become his chest, and then we have a little pretty cool robot. Nothing wrong with that one at all. Pop him down there. Next one is Hyperdrive. Not my favourite one. Pretty boring car, if I'm honest with you. You know, not much more to say about it, really. Just fold out his legs to transform him. Rotate that up and rotate that back. And that is it. I like the chest plates on him there. They're actually pretty cool. I don't know if he's going to zoom in too well. There we go. You know, it's not too bad. Could do without the screw right in the centre of his blooming stomach. But makes up for it in road mode, bit crappy. Car mode. Same with this one, really. This is a bit of a letdown as well. The condition of these ain't too great. I think I might have got a different one of this. I think I might have had two and got rid of the shittier one. Okay, little car. Transform him. Just rotate that back. And the feet as usual. And then he's got a couple of little arms just in there. And that is Roadhugger. I might have forgot to say his name, actually. He's okay. Put him down there. Right, the next one then is we're going to go for the Racetrack Patrol. These next two patrols are from the year later. So we're going to stick here with Barricade, which is this one. I believe this is Barricade. He's obviously some sort of Formula 1 car. Doesn't look too bad if you ask me. For what it is, being a little micro car, pretty good. And then we transform it. This rear spoiler is going to become the legs. Just fold that back, and then he's got his tiny little bloody arms. But as a Micromaster goes, he's alright. He ain't too bad at all. There we go, we'll put him down there. Oh, he doesn't want to stand up. Right, so we've done Barricade. Next one we're going to go for is Groundhog. And I'm not quite exactly sure what sort of racetrack this guy on. I think he's more on the dragster sort of side. He's got some cool little exhaust pipes just there on the side. I don't know if it's going to zoom in too well on them. There we go. If I had some silver paint handy, I'd paint them silver actually, because they look like they should be. But it's quite a cool little race car. Let's transform it. We'll just open the feet out again, fold that back, and now he's got his little arms here. And again, as a little Micromaster robot, it's not too bad. It's alright. Pop him over there. Right, next we are going to go for Motorhead, which is this one. Again, same sort of car. Looks pretty much like the race sports car patrol, really. He's alright. Just open this out. If you can, that is. Bloody hell, they're a bit tight on the old knee joints there. Ugh. And then just rotate that back. And he's got his little arms. Hold them down. And he's a pretty cool little robot. Nothing too much wrong with him. Pop him down there. And then the last one in this is Roller Force. Bit of a strange name, but it's like a pink, again, sort of type Formula 1 type car. Maybe, yeah, I'm not totally sure, but something like that anyway. It's alright, ain't too bad. Looks like a toy, is a toy. Fold them spoiler down for his feet. Rotate that back. And he's got his little arms again, just tucked away in there. Bloody stay down there. And as robots, oh bloody hell, it's on his head. And as little robots go, again, he ain't too bad. Anyway, put him just down there. Now we're going to come to probably one of my favourite, if we can bloody get this down, my favourite patrols out of the whole lot, and I've saved these ones right till last. This is the Decepticon Military Patrol. And I think these are probably some of the best. I'm going to go for the weakest one first. This is Tracer. He is a pretty damn cool looking helicopter, and the rotors do spin, as you can see. These sort of jet sort of packs on the back do let it down slightly in this mode, but not as much as they'll let them down in the robot mode. It's pretty damn cool though as a helicopter. But then when we come to transform it, it does have its limitations. Right, to transform it, it does have a quite unique transformation. Rotate this down, forming the head. Bring this whole section out. These now become the legs, and this section just rotates up. These now become the arms, where the wheels are. You can reattach this, a bit like we did on the Air Patrol with Blazemaster. That will go in there as some sort of like shield or whatever. It's just this back bit right between his legs. Yeah, I just don't like it being right down there between his knees on the back. Looks a bit silly, but it's not bad for what they are. Right, then we're going to go for let's have a look who we're going to go for. This is Drop Shot. Now he did also get a redeco for the Universe Drop Shot, of course, but that was a totally different colour as far as I remember, and wasn't this sort of car at all, so I don't really think it's supposed to be him. But this guy is obviously some sort of armoured car. This gun does turn on the top there. It's alright, ain't too bad. Sorry about that. Now we're going to transform him. Rotate these out. Fold the little chest piece down, and then he's got his little arms like that. And that is actually, if you ask me, a pretty cool looking robot. Don't think there's anything wrong with him really. Right, I'm going to pop him down there. If he stands up. Right, the next one is Growl. And this is Growl. He's some sort of like armoured Jeep type car. This little gun will turn and come off to be used in robot mode. He always reminds me of Swindle out of the Combaticons, and that just rotates back on the top there. And he's got his tiny little arms, and as robots go, he's not too bad, but you can take this gun, the only Micromaster who does hold a gun in fact in this, and you can put a little gun in his hand. That's pretty damn cool if you ask me. So I'm going to pop him over there. Right, and the last one, probably my favourite Micromaster ever. This guy is not Tracer, this is actually Bomb Shock. And he is a damn cool little tank. His little turret will rotate upwards, and even the turret, well, not the turret, I suppose this is the turret really, but this does rotate from side to side, and it's just a cool looking little tank. And it gets even better when you come to transform him actually. We rotate this all the way around, rotate the legs out, and then rotate this back section down to form his chest, and he's got his cool little arms. It's a shame that they don't go past his chest. Shame, you know, you couldn't push them out or whatever. But this just looks amazing. I think this looks just like a Decepticon should look. Just cool looking, really, and militaristic. It's probably not the word I'm actually going for, but I think it's brilliant. I think that's just a great little Micromaster, that one. If the arms went past that bloody chest, it would be a fantastic Micromaster. But it is my favourite one. I think the tank mode is just brilliant. Right, so that wraps up my Transformers Micromaster Patrols review. I really hope you liked it. I know I could have done it in one big video, but I didn't want to. I thought I'd split it up. And I think that probably made it a little better, to be honest. Right, so anyway, this has been Graham at the Collector 75. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.